Well, Ross, well done. It's been a good week, really, but good bounce back after the Harriers defeat and beat York and then go to Kettering and win that one.
Yeah, great week. Been a really good month actually. So I think we could have gone the other way after Hereford. I thought we had a little reset button after that, and we bounced back really well.
It was a night on Tuesday night, I suspect, listening at the end of the line for grinding out a win. Is that fair?
More than fair. Wasn't pretty, to say the least. But we've done the job and we did it well. It was tough and we've got out there with the 3 points, so that's all we could get and we got it. The way we played wasn't exactly pretty on the eye, but I didn't set out to be pretty on the eye on Tuesday because you couldn't be if you tried to. So just delighted with how together we were and rolled our sleeves up and just workmanlike performance, to be honest.
Yeah, that sort of character, I know you've never doubted it within the squad, but it illustrated it the other night.
It illustrated with the players that have come in as well, having lengthy time off. You likes of Lewis Montrose and Keith Lowe being in and out the last couple of weeks, and Joe Folks coming back for his first full game. I thought it was fantastic. The amount of injuries we've got at the moment, like all clubs, so no excuse. It was a tough team to pick on Tuesday, but the lads just got on with it.
You brought one or two in recently as well.
Yeah, I just think we need a little bit of energy and a bit of spike going into the last 3 months of the season. I say the last 3 months, the second half of the season. And we need all the bodies we can possibly get, but they've got to be quality. I think Devonte, when he's fit, will be excellent for the football club, and Matt Preston's fitted in nicely. 2 clean sheets on his first 2 games is great.
The games keep on coming, of course, as you just alluded to. Gloucester City up next here. They were beaten at Hereford in the week. They've struggled a bit this season, which has surprised a few people.
Well, yeah, they've had a change of manager. They brought Lee in. He was full of energy and enthusiasm. He's trying to make it tick there. He's had some good spells and then he's had a bit of a ropey spell. But, you know, do you class this as a local derby? Possibly. There'll be a good crowd there on Saturday. And they've got good players. So when they've got good players, it can always happen on a game basis, and we've got to be ready for that. But so we're on form at the moment and we're looking forward to it.
Obviously, you've got a lot of games coming, as I just mentioned. Do you sort of think you have to rotate things a little bit, or are you going to go with the best side you can put out? How does that work? Because obviously you've got Leamington coming Tuesday night as well.
We'll pick the team that we believe will beat Gloucester on Saturday, and we'll pick the best team. I think it's very hard to look too far forward when an injury pops up on the day before the game. So you've always got to have it in your mind, but I always take each game as it comes, and we'll worry about Tuesday when it comes round.
And what would you expect from Gloucester in terms of the style they might bring?
I think we will expect what we did expect the first half of the first game a couple of months ago. High energy, really put us on the back foot, and we struggled. But we also know their faults and how we can get at them and how we can win the game. So I'm looking forward to it. It's all about us. Don't like to worry too much about the opposition, especially at Aggborough. And like I said, it's another game that we're trying to win.
You obviously are still pushing very hard for the playoff places, if not better indeed. The FA Cup run hasn't really been a distraction for some clubs in the past. It has been.
I've always said from the start of the season, I think it can inject some energy into your league season. Try to mirror what we're doing, keep the winning run going, and I think the energy around the football club propels you, and also from a manager's point of view keeps the players' performances high, because they all want to play against West Ham next week and they don't want any excuse not to play. So for me, no bother.
I know you've banned any talk of that game for the time being, but you must sense that energy around the club and around the town. You know, people getting excited for the West Ham.
Yeah, definitely, and I think you can see that in the crowds that we've been getting as well in the league. 1,800 against Farsley on a Tuesday night. Over 2,000 against York. It's fantastic. Let's hope we can get the same for the next couple of games. I understand it's a tough month, January, financial wise, and but you know, if everyone can support us like they have been, it gives a massive boost to the lads.
I think Alex Penning was ill the other night, wasn't he? That was the reason he missed out. Is he likely to be okay with the
Well, he's training today, so that's a good thing. You know, Alex has got a few issues with his health at the moment. I don't have to go too far in. Nothing that affects the season or football, but we have to look after Alex, and he's been great for us since he's come back in the team, but he's back training today, so hopefully all good.